Right, guys, welcome to this last live stream of the day here on the Rugby Guru channel. It is the Lions up against the Sharks from the Emirates Airline Park in Johannesburg. And yeah, it's the last Currie Cup action of the day as well. And looking forward to see this game as I have been waiting all day from 5 o'clock this morning when I woke up to do Super Rugby. It's now come down to this final game of the weekend for me. It's the Sigma Lions up against the South Sea Sharks. And let's quickly go through the team lineups for this one. For the Lions, you've got Quinn Horn, Baldwin Hansen, James Moletsi, Matt Moore, Divan Rousseau, Vaughan Isaacs, Jurich Claessens in the backline. So a very young, inexperienced Lions backline here. If you can see here, Quan Horn, Baldwin Hansen, uh, likes of James Moletsi, Matt Moore, Vaughan Isaacs, and Jurich Claessens. I've never heard of these guys before. So it will be interesting to see how this one is going to turn out. In the forwards, we've got Emmanuel Chichika, Vincent Chichika, Sipasiso Sangweni. So a little bit more known players there, the loose trio of this Sigma Lions side. Then as we get back to Simon Dinesua, PJ Steenkamp, Basenaten Kabanya, Damien Finter, and JP Smith in the forwards. So, yeah, a very inexperienced line side taking out a very experienced Shark side today. The bench, Morne Brandon, Banele, Mitinjane, Sergen Felice, Lunga and Kube, MJ Pelser, Günther Smith, Fred Seilinger, and Tyler Box. So, yeah, to be quite honest with you guys, I only know a few of these players. Morne Brandon, we've seen MJ Pelser, Günther Smith, Fred Seilinger in action, Emmanuel Chichika, Vincent Chichika, Sibon Ciso Sangweni, Asenatin Kabanya, PJ Steenkamp, and JP Smith. Then in the backline, I've seen James Moletsi and Matt Moore and Ivan Rousseau. But yeah, two little players to be known there as we go and have a look at the Sharks lineup for today, comparing it to the Lions. And you've got Jarpenke, Vanna Koch, Jeremy Ward, Murray Costa, Manus Potgieter, Buta Chamberlain, and Cameron Wright in this lineup for the Sharks. And you can just see Jarpenke, quality player there. Vanna Koch into the right wing position. Jeremy Ward and Murray Costa there. Manus Potgieter, youngster, coming through very nicely for him. Buta Chamberlain dropped from the URC team, playing in the Currie Cup today, along with Cameron Wright. So he's got a lot to prove himself as well. Then the forwards, Kumeri at number 8, and Dembelani, Polly, James Finter captaining the side today. Renil Hichu and Leroux Roots, Kucha Machuna, Fezan Bata, and Kwesi Mona for the Sharks in the forwards. So, yeah, it's not the Sharks' best team ever, but definitely one that should be better than this Lions side here today. But we saw the Cheetahs struggle against the Pumas. We saw the Crickets beat the Western Province. So the Sharks needs to be very careful in the way they handle this game as well. On the bench for the Sharks, we got Dan Uester, Dion Bluer, Vian Harps, Emil van Heeren, OJ Noah, Sanela Nohamba, Ine Radebe, and Bradley Davids. So also a couple of new youngsters in this Sharks bench as well today. So should be for an interesting game then. Jennifer Creel says, hi, Currie, come on, Sharks, you can win. And then Kevin Thomas says, if Lions win, it will be the upset of the weekend. Sharky says, laat die brandewyn kele nat uit die vierde hoofbrand en 'n goeie game, ons naweek voltooi. Cheers op die Sharks vandag. Yeah, so sitting here dry mouth a little bit, but maybe I'll get something later, Sharky. But yeah, looking forward to this last game. It's been a long day, guys. Like I say, we have been doing commentary since this morning from 5:30. We started off with the Chiefs versus the Highlanders, then moved on to the Hurricanes Crusaders game. And then after that, we had the Rebels and the Reds, and then also the Pumas and the Cheetahs in action a little bit earlier on. So, yeah, a good victory here for the Sharks today will make it worth it. And let's see how this one is going to play out between the two sides. Hoping for a good running rugby game here by the Sharks today, as they've got good enough quality players to make a big difference in this side for the Sharks today. Like I say, a lot of youngsters in that Lions lineup. For those of you not familiar with the names, here we go. One more time as Quan Horn, Baldwin Hansen, James Moletzi, Mac Moore, Divan Rousseau, Vaughan Isaacs, and Ulrich Claessens at number 9. Like I say, a lot of these players I don't really know myself, so it will be very interesting to see how it plays out. Forwards wise, Emmanuel Chichuka, Vincent Chichuka, Sibasiso Sangweni, Simon Denisio, I think that's how it's pronounced, PJ Steenkamp, Asenatin Tarbanya, Damien Finter, and JP Smith. So we're in for a really good game today. Herman Ellis says, ek bekommerd oor Sharks as ek 'n groot name opkoop. Daar even Etzebeth reeds weer beseer, maar ek sal altyd Sharks ondersteuner wees. Yeah, I heard about that one. Eben Etzebeth getting injured again. Well, today I think, or yesterday, he got injured in practice. So yeah, well, I think the Sharks will manage him pretty good. Hope it is going to be the case. And then Jan Harren Nieuwenhuisen says the Sharks king of the sea going to eat some lion steaks today. And then Jannie Erasmus say hi Guru, start met Sharks wedstryd. Ek skree saam vir die Sharks. So yeah, I think I should just quickly go and get myself something to for the dry throat. I think I'm going to be back in just a second, guys. Andries Kreer says hi Guru, ons is reg vir die game. So yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break, guys, and fill up something to drink, and then I will be back for the start of this game. Right, guys, we are back here, and the game haven't started yet. For those of you wondering, it will be kicking off at 5 o'clock sharp. So yeah, Herman Ellis says Buffelfontein brandewyn vir ons Robber Sharks. Elbow cough. Buffelfontein is die een, says Sharky. So I'm going to try something different today, guys, and as you guys can see on the rocks, We are going with a little bit of a whiskey today. So let's see how this one is going to turn out. Eduardo says this should be a breeze for the Sharks today. So let's see how it goes. Like I say, I don't know half of the Lions players today. I'm very surprised that they've actually got such a inexperienced side for the Sharks game today. Putting a lot of faith in the youngsters is the Lions today. The Sharks have gone with a mixed bag here for this game, so not sure how this one is going to turn out at the end of the day. 6,529 subscribers we've got currently, guys. Let's see if we can at least push it up to 6,550 before the end of the game. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do go ahead and press that like button and subscribe to this channel as well. It is going to be an interesting game. It's the last game of the night for the weekend, so to say, for the channel. So do show your support there as well. And let's get this channel up and running. Right, so we've got 24 people watching, only 11 likes, guys. Press that like button and subscribe. 24 votes on who will win this game. 92% says the Sharks. So it should be an easy one for the Sharks, according to a lot of people. 8% going for the Lions in this one. So there's some Lions supporters here today. Jennifer Krill asked, where's Khaleesi and Mapimpi Fassi in Oxfordshire? So remembering they are splitting up the Currie Cup and the URC teams, Jennifer. So you could almost say that this is both the B teams of the Sharks and the Lions. Let's quickly go one more time through the Sharks lineup. So you've got Jarpink there, Vanderkok, Jeremy Ward, Murray Costa, Manus Potgieter, Boeta Chamberlain, Cameron Wright. Then Pilo Kumeri, Tembelani, Boli, James Venter, Anil Hiku, LaRue, Roots, Kutsia Matuna, Fesm Bata, and Kwesi Mona. And then also Dan Uester, Dion Bluer, Dion Herps, Emil van Heerden, OJ Noah, Sanele Nohamba, Ine Radebe, and Bradley Davids for the Sharks. One more time through that Lions unknown side. Quan Horn, Baldwin Hansen, James Moletzi, Matt Moore, Divan Rousseau, Vaughan Isaacs, Jurich Klaasens. Then in the forwards, Emmanuel Chichuka, Vincent Chichuka, Sivasiso Sangweni, Simon Denisio, BJ Steenkamp, Asanatin Kabanya, Damian Venter, and JP Smith. And then on the bench, Morne Brandon, Panele Njane, Sergen Phillies, Lunga Nkube, MJ Pelser, Gunther Smith, Fred Zeilinger, and Tyler Box. So we'll see how this one pans out as the players are onto the field for this one. And let's take a proper sip of this one. Right, Boeta Chamberlain is at 10 today for the Sharks. You wouldn't say demoted to the Currie Cup side, but he has been, he's fallen out of favor with the coach, it seems, and now playing here in the Currie Cup for now. Here comes the Lions onto the field, and a very, very young and inexperienced Lions side here today. Asanatin Kabanya is the captain for this Lions side, and a chance now for this Lions team to make a name for themselves here at home today against the Sharks. This Lions side have been defeated quite easily by most of the teams so far. So definitely in a rebuilding phase is this young Lions side. Jennifer Creel says, at least we have Koch and Chamberlain, Benke, Ward and Wright. So there's quality players all around there for the Sharks. Right, so the start of this game is going to be done by the Lions, playing from right to left here on the screen. It is going to be the fly-off there for them, Vaughan Isaacs, to get this game underway for the Lions. Can the Sharks run away with this game, or will this Lions side prove to be a little bit tricky today? Right, here we go. Isaacs with the kickoff to this game here between the two sides. And here we go, guys. So the start of this game and underway, taken by Timbalani Bolly inside the 22 for the Sharks now. Penalty early on for the Sharks as well, as players diving off their feet there. And it is the right winger, Baldwin Janssen, who gets penalized there by the referee. Right, Jennifer Creel says, come on, Sharks. And Katnitsa says, hello, Guru, how are you? Nice to hear your face, or to see your face on my laptop. Thanks, Kat. Right, so that kick from the Sharks, a found touch on the halfway line. I wanted to ask you something, Kat. You're saying you're from Vietnam, right, if I'm not mistaken. So tell me something. Does Vietnam have an international team, or how's the rugby going that side of the world? Right, here comes the throw in from the Sharks now, and a driving maul set up now as the Sharks now start to move it forward. They are going to work it through Fesenbart, now Cameron Wright going high up into the air. Chase coming now from Marnus Potgieter. It comes back to the Sharks side, but unfortunately the ball runs into touch, and the Lions will have to put into this line out. Right, a minute and a half gone in this one, and we'll see how it goes. So Sharky says, Solanke Whiskey, jou keel gesond hou, kan jy dit drink, Guru? Jy hoop jy ook the Medigame. No problem, Sharky. All right, so we still haven't got for getting this underway, so hopefully they'll do something about it soon. Here comes the throw in from the Lions. Beautiful now. Through the hands they go and work this now. Like I say, I don't know a lot of these players, so we'll try our very best. It is Claessens who gets the ball out now to Isaacs, and long kick downfield inside the 22 collected by Jaap Penke for the Sharks now. 2 minutes gone in this game, still 0-0, and that kick from Jaap Penke is a bit far, as it just gets caught before the try line by the Lions, and they do get the kick away from Quinn Horn, but not going to find touch into the hands of Cameron Wright now, and it's Buta Chamberlain who goes high up into the air. Nobody really chasing after that, and in the end you have to go and get his own one. Now Isaacs again with a kick downfield and into the hands of Cameron Wright. He puts it on the boot as well. Way too far from Cameron Wright, and that ball is going to go over the dead ball line, and we're going back all the way back to just outside the Sharks 22 for the scrum down to the Lions. But wobbly there from the Sharks to start. Not the best of starts so far. Right, so let's see where we are here. Scrum down, yeah, basically on the 10-meter line inside Sharks territory now. It's going to be Claessens to feed this ball into the scrum here for them. Yuri Claessens, the scrum half for today's game. Jennifer asking, is this game in Ellis Park? Yes, it is. Kat says, no, they do not play rugby at all. They don't even know what rugby is. But here is a rumor that they want to start rugby in the Vietnam. Right, here they come now as the Lions up over the 10 line inside Sharks territory now. Working it hard there is Fenton. Now they go wide as the Lions. Some good defense from the Sharks, putting Sibasiza Sangweni under pressure, or Emmanuel Chichuka under pressure, and wins the penalty on the ground as the Sharks, as he went for a second stint there after already being tackled. Cameron Klenon says the players are playing just way too much rugby, and in contact sports, when you hit the age of 30, injuries are part of the game. The boxer aging, the Currie Cup should be used to blood the youngsters. Jennifer also says, hopefully this game is better than the Cheetahs Pumas one. Helderberg Edkon says, hi, Currie, hot from a hot Western Cape. You expect your team to win. Hey, yeah, we are going to try and win it today, Helderberg Edkon. Hopefully, with these inexperienced side of the Lions, the Sharks might get over. Right, still no update from Flash Gordon, so we might need to go and get our own scoreboard again going here. But I'm just afraid with the fact that I don't know so much of these Lions players, we might end up struggling a little bit with the names. Fez and Barter now to throw this one in for the Sharks. And LaRue Roots takes it in now. Cameron Wright. Off the back, it goes to Murray Costa. Loops around with Vanna Cock now. Cameron Wright inside the 22 of the Sharks now. It is Kumeri who takes it up for him. Now Cameron Wright again. Has there been a knock-on from the Sharks? Yes, there has. It's LaRue Roots who knocks it on. And it will be a scrum down here to the Lions. Right, so still no score on the board. We've had around 4 minutes of play in this one. And it's still looking like it's going to be a close game so far. Cameron Claynon says, hi, Guru. I thought you were a Bull supporter. No. Sharks for life, man. Right, so scrum feed here for the Lions. It's going to be Yuri Klaassen to feed this one here for the Lions, right on the 22-meter line, about 20 meters out from the right-hand touch line. As Klaassen feeds this one now, and Vaughan Isaacs waiting for it. Now comes out to Quan Horn, who puts it on the boot and downfield. That's a great kick from Quan Horn as he finds touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside the Sharks territory. Right, doesn't look like Flash Score is going to do any good today with the scoreboard, so we'll just go and get our own one for this one then. Let's do this real quickly. So we've had about 7 minutes in this game, and still no score between the two sides. Let's just stop the screen and then share the actual timer that I've got here. Right, so there we go, guys. We do have a clock now and a scoreboard for you guys to view. 7.5 minutes gone in this game, and there's still no score. The Sharks now on the attack from the 22-meter line of the Lions. Taken in by LaRue Roots now. Fessenbarter controlling this ball at the back now. Breaks out and still going is Fessenbarter. Just couldn't get the offload now. 5 meters out from the try line is the Sharks as they take it up through Kumeri. Now Cameron Wright. Oh, knock on again from Kwesi Mona. And now the Lions have got possession here as Isaacs gets it out to round about the... Well, it's not going to find touch, and it's a beautiful take here from the Lions. They are going to score the opening try of this game. Very sloppy from the Sharks, allowing that ball to bounce, and it's Baldwin Hansen who gets the first try of this game. Unbelievable start here for the Lions as the Sharks are caught napping here, and it's a try under the post for them. Well. Sibonella says, yes, game is at Alice Park. I missed that one then. But what a start here from the Lions as they get the first try of this game. Unbelievable start. Right, so the try being scored there by the right winger of the Lions, Baldwin Hansen, after a kick from the fly-off, Vaughan Isaacs. And he also will get this conversion over for them. So it's 7-0 here for the Lions over the Sharks at the moment. Very disappointing there from the Sharks, but a great start for them. Jennifer Krill says, no, come on, Sharks. And Cameron Clayton says, that was very unexpected. Nice try by the Lions. Right, so 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes gone in this one, and Boeta Chamberlain must now restart this game for the Sharks. Here they go now with the restart then. 10 minutes gone in this first half. And played in the air. There's the Lions. No, says the referee, play on. Now Kwesi Mona gets it out. Timberlani Polly up over the 22-meter line. He goes now. Cameron Wright waiting for this one. Gets it out to James Fenter. Playing against his former teammates today. But I guess he knows nobody of them. Right, here they come again now. Is the Sharks just inside the 22 now. Boeta Chamberlain. Out it goes to Jeremy Ward. Now it's Mana Sportkeeper straightening the line. And that's as easy as try as you're going to get. The Sharks onto the board after the Lions opened up early on. Right, 7 points to 5 after about 11 minutes of play in this game as Mana Sportkeeper gets the try for the Sharks. Antoinette Gerber says, lekker Lions. Right, 7 points to 5 after 11 minutes of play here. The Lions leading by 7 to 5, but the Sharks still have a conversion to come. Right, conversion from about 10 meters out to on the left-hand side of the field for Boeta Chamberlain. Jennifer Krill says, lekker boys, yes. Right, so 66 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. We've got 18 likes so far, guys. Show your support and press that like button and subscribe. Admanella says, damn it, Sharks, why do you always have to get a wake-up call before you start to play rugby? Come on, guys, let's get things together and win this game. So the conversion from Boeta Chamberlain has gone over, and we've had about 12 minutes of play. It's 7-all here at the moment. And the Sharks do hit back after a very opportunistic try by the Lions early on. Right, so it is going to be restarted now by the Lions here. And a high-hanging kick from them finds Timberlani Polly inside the 22 here. Sharks looking to drive this on. Cameron White waiting for it. It's just secured the ball here for the Sharks now. Cameron Wright is going to go with a box kick over the top now. And looking for the touchline is Cameron Wright. And he finds a beautiful touch finder roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Lions. So it's going to be a throw-in out to the Lions. And it will be thrown in here by Damien Fenter for the Lions. Ina Skitter says, go Sharks. Herman Ellis says, nice one, Sharkies. They listen to me. Right, so Damien Fenter or Damien Fenter or something is going to throw this one in for the Lions. Taken well by them, and here they come now through Vaughan. Knock on here from the Lions, and it will be a scrum down to the Sharks as JP Smith and Timberlani Polly is having a clash there. Right, so scrum down now to the Sharkies as it's Ntabanya who knocked that ball on. Right, 13.5 minutes gone in this one, 7-all currently, and we'll see where this one ends. 3 errors from the Lions so far, 1 from the Sharks. And let's hope we don't get an error-ridden game in this one as well. Right, still setting up the scrum here is AJ Jacobs, the referee for today's game. Jennifer Krill says, we need another try, please, Sharks. And Sharks Brain says, Currie, Sharks are not playing well. It's just a start, Shark Brain. Don't worry too much. We'll get there eventually. Still early days. Right, Cameron Wright to feed this one in for the Sharks now. Between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Lions territory. Scrum has gone down, and we will have a reset scrum then, as we'll see where this one plays out for the Sharks. 7-all, the Lions scoring a very opportunistic try, and the Sharks just responding just after that with a try of their own. Mano Potgieter, the try scorer for the Sharks, and then the right winger of the Lions scoring Baldwin Hansen for the Lions. Right, Cameron Wright now to feed this ball into the scrum between the 22 and the 10 again of the Lions. The first scrum got reset now. 7-all it is. Right, let's see what's going to happen with this one now. Cameron Wright waiting for it off the back now. Gets it out to Buta Chamberlain. The tackle from Vaughan has been taken by the Lions now. Devon Rousseau with the kick ahead. Look at the pace from Devon Rousseau. It's him up against Yapink there. Who's going to get there? Oh, have the Sharks messed this up again. The Lions are claiming, no, they aren't claiming the try, but Devon Rousseau nearly getting there for the Lions. But Yapink was able to get that ball for the Sharks just before it was too late. Well, in fact, it was Murray Costa who dotted it down over the try line. And Devon Rousseau would have won that race, but just overran it a little bit. And now we'll have a goal line dropout here for the for the Sharks. Shark Brain says Cheetahs are looking very good in this Currie Cup. Andres Creer says go Sharks. DS yellow game. I think final score 41-9-21 says Jennifer Krill. Right, the restart then by the Sharks, kick downfield, and now there's an opportunity here as Vincent Chichuka takes it up for the Lions, bashes it up almost just outside the 22 now. Isaacs gets it out, but he's knocked it on now, and the Sharks have got the ball now. Timberlani, Bolius recovery now for the Sharks. Now it's James Fenter, Jeremy Ward, out to Mano Potgieter. He's up to halfway, gets the pass back inside to James Fenter. But a good tackle from Vincent Chichuka has stopped him there. But Jeremy Ward still got this for them. Quan Horn has held up Jeremy Ward there. But well done by the Sharks to get it back now. Cameron Wright. Now a little chip kick over the top from Buddha Chamberlain. Nearly collecting his own ball there. But well done by Emmanuel Chichuka to recover that ball for the Lions here. 5 meters from their own try line. Now they get it back, and it is the fly half who is going to get a relieving kick in here for them. That ball is not going to find touch, however, as it's still rolling now. Yapink has got it for the Sharks on the 10-meter line. What can he do from here? Beats the first defender is Yapink there up to the halfway line. Now Cameron Wright waiting for it. They are going to go to Jeremy Ward on the left-hand side. Now it's Mano Potgieter again, just stopped right on halfway again. But there's going to be a penalty against the Lions here. The fly off not rolling away there is Vaughan Isaacs. Mark Bromfield says, hi, Currie, looking good in your Shark jersey. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Right, so now the Sharks with a chance to get some ball upfield here in the Lions territory, as that ball will find touch about 5 meters inside the 22. We've almost had about 20 minutes of this game. Vaughan Isaacs have been quite a handful for the Sharks in this opening minutes. Got the kick away that led to the try to Bolden, the right winger of the Lions. 19 minutes gone. And the Sharks will now attack from inside the 22 of the Lions. Possession 61% to the Sharks, 39% to the Lions. Territory 58% to the Sharks, 42% to the Lions. Fesenbarter to throw this one in for the Sharks now. And taken by Leroux Ritz now. Have they lost this ball, the Sharks? No, it comes back their side. But very sloppy. Now the referee has blown on his whistle. So there have been a knock-on from Fesenbarter. and it will be a scrum down to the Lions. Josh Pennington says, come Sharks. Nave says, expect AJ to start with his strong so soon. And then who is the best Premiership rugby team? So between Saracens, Harlequins, Sale Sharks, and probably who else is there? There's so many good teams in that competition. You can't really single out one, but definitely the Exeter Chiefs, also one of the best teams there. Sharkbrain asking, Guru, how's the juice? Oh, it's not used to it, I must admit, Sharkbrain. You know what I normally on, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Quan Horn takes it up for the Lions just outside the, or just inside the 22 at the moment now. Getting it back to Isaacs, who puts it on the boot and looks like he's going to find touch. Well, with a good kick down to halfway. Well, it looks like they have woken up just a little bit here. Is the flash score. So I think what we should do is we should move over to the flash score again, guys. Let's do this, and we'll share that screen real quickly. There we go. So 20 minutes gone in this one, as Eric Davison says, I can't not back the Sharks. Jennifer says, I like the Harlequins. And Mark Bromfield says, Guru, what's your prediction for this game today? So I'm expecting the Sharks to get the victory here today and win it pretty good against this inexperienced Lions side. Sharkbrain says the Harlequins is the best team in Europe at the moment. And Joe Pennington says that's go Sharks. Right, throwing from Pheasant Barton halfway with an opportunity now for the Sharks. Gumedi gets it out to Buta Chamberlain now with a high kick up and under as Vandercock chasing this one down. Beautifully taken by Quan Horn for the Lions. And this guy looks pretty good, I must admit. Now it's fallen out to the big forwards again now, taken up by the Damien Fenter for the Lions as they kick it downfield through Isaacs now. And that ball is going to go out directly, which means that they might have to come back here all the way to the 22 for the line out as it's been taken back. So line out to the Sharks now on the 22-meter line. Jennifer Krill says, but I'm a giant Sharks fan. Yeah, so line out now to the Sharks on the 22-meter line. And a good opportunity to go on the attack now. Can the Sharks start to dominate this game here as they take it in through Ranil Ihu now? Going with the driving maul now. Faison Barta controlling it for the Sharks at the back of this driving maul now. Quesimona and Ranil Ihu controlling it well as well. Now Cameron Wright gets it out to Murray Costa, who straightens the line for the Sharks. Quick ball, Cameron Wright now. Out it goes to James Fenter again. Waiting for it now, Cameron Wright out to Kuchamachuna. And he's hold on to that ball. Penalty to the Lions. And I can't understand how you cannot release the ball in a situation like that. It is, well, in fact, it looks like, PJ Steenkamp, who won that penalty on the ground for the Lions. And another big player with a bright future ahead of him. Right, so Vaughan Isaacs now with the kick downfield here for the Lions. And let's see where they're going to find touch. All the way on halfway then. Sharkbrain says Sharks need all the fans they can get right now. So let's see how it goes. But another great steal from PJ Steenkamp there on the ground, doing great work for this Lions side at the moment. And Kutcha Machuna needs to pull up his socks. Right, so line out here for the Lions now. It's Damien Fenter to throw this one in. Finds his jumper in Denisio all the way up to the halfway, but the Sharks have managed to steal this ball now. And Cameron Wright goes to the box kick over the top. That ball is going to run out here about 5 meters out from the Lions try line. And that is a really good kick from Cameron Wright. 24 minutes gone in this one. It's still 7-all at the moment. The Sharks are expected to really take the advantage over in this game. So not working out for them at the moment. Cameron Wright gets, well, that was a 50-22 kick. So, in fact, it is going to be a Sharks line out here, 10 meters from the Lions try line. So, a great kick from Cameron Wright then. As Fersen Barter will throw this one into the line out for the Sharks now. 61% possession for the Sharks, as they're also enjoying 65% of the territory. Now Raniel Temelani ball, James Fenter off the back, gets it out to Vanna Koch. Taken down well there by Isaac Vaughan. And here they come again to Chuka, nearly ripping that ball from Tembelani Bolly. Now Kwesi Mona. Kwesi Mona making a couple of meters for the Sharks now. Cameron Wright still got the ball out to Jeremy Ward now. Sharks are not going anywhere at the moment. Now Cameron Wright gets it up. Oh, it's been knocked on again by the Sharks now. And a chance now for Ulrich Claessens to get this ball out in Cabana. And he's going nowhere. So we are going to come back for that knock-on from the Sharks then. And it looks like Baldwin Hansen is down for the moment for the Lions as well. So 26 minutes gone, 7-all at the moment. And this is just not good enough at the moment. Jennifer Krill says the Lions would have been better if Faf was still there. So I think they will be better if they have all their players back. But like I say, this is basically a B team for this Lions side today. Well, you could argue and say for the Sharks as well. 75 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. 24 likes so far. And the poll currently on 71 votes, with the Sharks winning this game by 83% to 17. Right, so still receiving attention is the Lions player. So, in fact, it is the lock who's got down injured, and it's Simon Denisio, who looks like he's going to have to leave the field here for the Lions, and it's not looking too good for him. No, in fact, no, it is Baldwin Hansen. I was right the first time round. It just looks very tall. And not happy with that. This Fred Zeilinger will have to come onto the field now for the Lions. He had a very bad game in the Lions. Last time he played for the Lions in the URC. But Fred Zeilinger now on. And 26 minutes gone in this game. It is going to be a scrum down to the Lions, about 15 meters out from their own try line here. Right, scrum down to the Lions. Let's have a look here. Sharks are disappointing. Still a draw, says Shark Brain. And then 11J said, think Lions need a better 10 and maybe a new coach as well. Yeah, so Ivan van Rooyen is not the coach for this Lions side. Not quite sure who he is, but he's coaching the URC team. Right, so it is going to be fed in here by Ulrich Claessens now. And Vaughan Isaacs have been pretty decent so far for this Lions side at 10 as well. Oh, it's a tight hit from the Sharks, and Cameron Wright comes away with it. And as simple as easy a try for Cameron Wright there from the tight hit by the Sharks. The Lions never saw it coming there. And the Sharks have now scored their second try of this game through Cameron Wright. Caught them napping there at the back as he went the blind side. And nobody saw him coming. Not Vincent or Emmanuel Chichuka, nor Ulrich Claessens there, as the Sharks go over for their second try of this game. Mark Bromfield says, Guru, what's your thoughts on Eben joining the Sharks? So, Mark, I think it's an incredible buy. I've always been a big fan of Eben Etzebeth, and he will add valuable experience to the Sharks. And it's been one of the areas where I always felt that the Sharks were a little bit thin on, was in the lock channel. So I'm really happy to see him there. And yeah, looking forward to what he can bring to the Sharks pack. Now, Buta Chamberlain from the corner as he tries to convert this one for the Sharks, and he's got it as well. So 14 points to 7. The Sharks now take the lead after around 28 minutes of play in this first half. Jennifer Krill says, are the Lions still asleep? What happened to the Lions? They beat Stormers in Cape Town just the other day. Eduardo says, come on, Sharks. So the restart taken by Ranil Ihu now for the Sharks. And inside the 22, they take it up. Driving maul coming from the Sharks now and making some good headway as well. Through this driving maul as the Sharks almost all the way up to the 10-meter line now. Waiting for it now is Cameron Wright at the back here. Cameron Wright with the box kick over the top, and the chase coming from Mana Potgieter. And looks like the Sharks might have gotten that. No, it comes back the side of the Lions now, and Zeilinger needs to recover that ball. Oh, Jeremy Ward tried to go with the intercept there, but has knocked it on now. Vincent Chachuka has got this for the Lions here. It is Jurich Claessens waiting for it, gets it out to Zeilinger, who's going to put it on the boot now. And that is going to go into touch between the 22 and a 10-meter line. Opportunity for the Sharks to attack again. Slate Rower says, go Sharks, go. 11J said, of course, he's Lions Currie Cup coach, but I don't think he has a lot of experience as head coach at this level. No, absolutely not. Naif says, imagine being a Sharks fan, lol, they have no life. Well, that's fine, Naif. Here we go now. The Sharks with a line out just between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Errol Moore says that it is great that we are at least getting some commentary. Thank you. Thank you, Errol, for tuning in as well. Right, so James Fenter now waiting to post his way up. Gets up to the 22-meter line now. Timberlani Boli as well up to the 22-meter line here for the Sharks. Comes back. Ranil Ihu out to Murray Costa. Gets the pass back to Ranil Ihu now. Now it's Buta Chamberlain with a pass out to Jeremy Ward now. Sharks are going backwards at the moment between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Lions territory at the moment. Now Ranil Ihu again takes it up. Sharks need quick ball now. Cameron Wright. Back it comes to Kumedi. Sharks still going backwards, but now a penalty advantage against the Lions here as Cameron Wright throws a little dummy, tries to go himself, but gets isolated. And we will come back for the first initial penalty to the Sharks then. We've still got about 9 minutes to go in this first half. The Sharks having only a 7-point lead at the moment. 14 points to 7. As the Sharks now, what will they do? Buta Chamberlain has decided that he is going to have a shot at goal, it seems. Or what will be the case? AJ Jacobs receiving some attention to his wiring. The back, something's not right with the communication his side. Herman Ellis says, I agree, Errol Guru stops. Thank you, guys. That comments means a lot to me. Right, so currently we've got 29 likes, 73 people watching, guys. Come on, press that like button and subscribe to this channel. Just want to see where we at the moment. So we do have currently 6,530 subscribers. Let's see if we can push it to 6,550 people. So 20 subscribers needed. Press that like and subscribe. Mole says, your style is developing nicely. Keep in mind that we can't see what is happening, so don't leave us in the dark as your competition does. Stay with us, says Errol Mills. Andries Kreer says, come on, boys, julle kan go Sharks. Right, so Peter Chamberlain is going to have a shot at goal here from just outside the 22. And a chance now for the Sharks to extend their lead to 10 points in this one. Just between the 22 and the 10-meter line in the middle of the field as Peter Chamberlain lines this one up. And that is going to go straight through. So 17 points to 7 with 8 minutes to go in this first half. Nave says this game has turned into a joke. It's always the Lions versus AJ Jacobs and the Sharks. Every single game between these two. Sibonella says Lions love inexperienced coaches. Ivan was a physio before he became head coach. Keep the assistant coach role entirely. Right, here comes Tembelani. Bolly now for the Sharks up over the 22-meter line. Inside Sharks territory now as Cameron Wright gets it back to Peter Chamberlain. Goes high up into the air now. Chase coming from Vanderkok on halfway. Taken by Fred Seilinger. Tivan Rousseau now breaks away for the Lions up to halfway. Quick ball needed now as Fred Seilinger kicks it into the corner here. Looking to get that 50-22, and he's going to get it as well, I think. Might not be the case because they did carry it over or carried it back over the halfway line. So this should be a Sharks throw-in. Let's just have a look. No, they were behind the 50. So that's a brilliant kick from Fred Seilinger as it will be a line out to the Lions, 10 meters from the try line. Great work there from from Seilinger. So now it's going to be thrown in here by Damien Fenter, but stolen by the Sharks at the line out. And Peter Chamberlain is going to kick this downfield and finds touch roundabout on the 5 meters outside of the 22 now. Right, so it will be a line out to the Lions just outside the 22 of the Sharks. It is Damien Fenter to throw this one in. Gumedi did well to steal that ball in the line out for the Sharks. Total lineouts 8 out of 8 for the Sharks and only 2 out of 4 for the Lions so far. A lot to learn for this Lions outfit as we've got an injury break at the moment. Still 6 minutes to go in this first half. Antoinette Gerber says, where are you coming from, Jennifer? Leopard X says, Currie Cup isn't going to be fair anymore. Sharks are literally the Springbok nowadays, and it doesn't help that Etzebeth is also joining. So luckily for you, then, the Sharks are using their B team for the Currie Cup, guys. So don't stress too much. I don't think we'll see Eben Etzebeth playing the Currie Cup very soon. Right, Damien Fenter now with the throw-in for the Lions now. Finds Denisio. The maul has been formed by the Lions now. Breakout here from PJ Steenkamp. And still coming as the Lions now. Have the Sharks held him up here in this maul. It goes down and the Sharks will get the put into the scrum. 10 meters out from the try line. And the Sharks will get the feed to the scrum as that maul went down. Good try from PJ Steenkamp there. But in the end, unfortunately, not good enough from them. 5 minutes to go in this first half. The Sharks having a 17-7 lead here. But they have to defend their own 22 now. Currently another injury to Damien Fenter, it seems, here for the Lions. So hopefully that's not too serious, but he does look in a little bit of pain. So looks like he might have to be replaced. Who's on the bench for them? Mornay Brandon is there. And this looks pretty serious for him. Damien Fenter will probably not continue. Right, so that will be the end of his game. And it looks like Mornay Brandon will be replacing him. An early run on for Mornay Brandon now. 84 people watching, guys. Press that like button and subscribe if you are new. Sharkbrain says, wow, this is an absolute blowout. Herman Ellis says, common B team. Sharks, let's play like an A team. Exactly. Right, who will win this game? Sharks have got 82% of the 87 votes so far, while the Lions have got an 18% turnout. Right, so scrum down now to the Sharks here, just 10 meters out from their own try line. An opportunity now for the Lions to put some pressure on the Shark scrum. Cameron Wright to feed this ball here for the Sharks. Right, can they get this going now as the Sharks side? This Cameron Wright throws this one in and waiting at the back now. Another big scrum here from the Sharks. Can they milk the penalty though? Yeah, penalty advantage coming. Currie off the back here for the Sharks, almost up to the 22-meter line. Now pick up and go here from on a spot hitter. He's all the way. He's going to go all the way, surely. Notice one more defender gets the pass inside to Cameron Wright. Right on the 22-meter line now. But a penalty goes against the Sharks. They're holding on. I think Mona Spothitter should have gone himself there. Instead, he went with the pass to Cameron Wright. He had one player to beat, and it looked like he was going to outsprint him in the end. But unfortunately, getting that pass out. So the Lions now kick this downfield, and they will find touch right about between the, basically on the 10-meter line of the Sharks. 17 points to 7, 4 minutes to go in this first half here. And the Lions now with an opportunity. Can they get another try here before half-time? Throw-in's going to come from Mornay Brandon now, who's on the field in the place of Damien Fenter. Right, another penalty goes, it's a free kick to the Lions from this line-out. Not quite sure what the Sharks did there, but Nkabanya is going to tap and go with this one. Takes it up, tackled by Kuche Machuna. Now it's waiting for it, Jurich Claessens now, as he gets it out to Fred Sailing, and now it's straightening the line by Emmanuel Chichuka, but he's knocked it on just short of the 22. And Temelani Bolly now takes it up for the Sharks. Advantage for the knock on there, as Temelani Bolly is still going forward. Now it goes down. Cameron Wright waiting for it, but the referee says no advantage. We are going to come back for the knock on from the Lions. So we've got 3 minutes left in this first half. The Sharks are leading by 17 to 7 at the moment. Right, so a bit sloppy here from both teams now towards the end of the first half again. 2 minutes to go in this first half. The Sharks have scored 2 tries to the 1 of the Lions so far. 90 votes so far, 82% going to the Sharks and 18 to the Lions. There's an injury break again to Emmanuel Chichuka this time round, as the Sharks will just look to get this first half over and done with. 4 handling errors from the Lions, 3 from the Sharks so far, as the Sharks now with the scrum feed here to this scrum now. Cameron Wright, right on the 22-meter line in the middle of the field now. It will be the Sharks scrum. Let's see how this one is going to go. 2 minutes free kick here to the Sharks. What will they do with this one? It is just outside the 22, so don't think that they will be able to put it out directly into touch here. Right, Buta Chamberlain now. What will he do? Probably go high up into the air for the chase from the Sharks. Yep, done exactly that. Here comes the chase from Penke. And it's been missed by Sangwene as the Sharks have got this ball back now. Cameron Wright. Why on earth would you kick into the hands of JP Smith, who goes on a run? but the referee is going to call them back. And I think that's a penalty to the Sharks. No, it's a little knock on from Sangweni there. JP Smith would have fancied his chances there with, well, it would have been a 30-meter sprint to the try line. Prop forward, JP Smith up against Jarpenke, backing himself to go all the way. Right, so less than a minute to go in this first half now, as Cameron Wright will feed this ball for the Sharks between the 10 and the halfway line. 10 points the difference here between the two sides so far. And given the youth of this Lions side, the Sharks should really be ahead by more points here going into the break. Right, Cameron Wright to feed this one for the Sharks now. And taking his time doing it as well. Right, scrum feed and set up now. And it's a big scrum from the Lions, however. But the Sharks, oh no, it's not. They're going to have a reset scrum again. Thinking the Sharks might have won the penalty there. But Nkabanya is struggling against Quesimona at the moment. 89 people watching, guys. Come on, press that like button and subscribe. We are going into halftime after the scrum with the Sharks leading currently by 17 points to 7. Will we see one last start from the Sharks before halftime? Herman Ellis says, common Sharks, we should have more points on the board at this time. Right, so right to feed it here for the Sharks, and a penalty this time to the Sharks as the tighted prop there goes to ground. It is Nkabanya who gets penalized there for the Lions. Sharks will have one last crack at it before halftime. With Chamberlain, no, he's going to actually have a shot at goal here from between the 10 and the halfway line inside zone half. So give or take a 55-meter kick here for him. Give or take maybe 58 meters. So they're not saying exactly how much it is, but I am guessing that it is around 58 meters in the end. Put that Chamberlain to try and get this penalty here for the Sharks. Right, taking his time with it. Put that Chamberlain, still got 20 seconds left. And now lining it up, and let's see if the strike is good. It will definitely have the distance, and the direction is good, as the Sharks will take a 20 points to 7 lead at halftime. A really good kick there from Buta Chamberlain. As we head to halftime, the Sharks have got 20, the Lions have got 7 as we go into half here at Ellis Park, or the Emirates Airline Park as it's called these days. So 20 points to 7 at halftime. Sharks starting to show a little bit more dominance in this one. We are going to take a quick break, guys, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half. So don't go anywhere and keep the chat alive. Leave your opinions on this game so far, and I will be back just really shortly for the second half. All right, guys, we are back here for the second half of this game, and yeah, let's see how this one is going to go. This is Vic from the USA. How's it going, Vic? And then Herman Ellis says, let's hope we see two different teams after half time. We need to step up the level when we're playing international teams, which is true. Ina Skata says, Moy Puta. Herman says, come on, Sharks. We should have more points on the board at this time. So, yeah, let's go and have a look at how things have been standing so far in this game. A very inexperienced line side here today. Quan Horn has been quite exceptional for them here at fullback today. Baldwin Hansen has been a busybody getting that only try for the Lions in that first half. Open up the scoreboard, by the way. Catching the Sharks off guard there. And then James Moletzi, Matt Moore. We haven't really seen a lot from them in that first half. Divan Rousseau has been quite lively so far. Vaughan Isaacs have been impressive at 10. But apart from that, it's not a lot happening for them with Ulrich Klaassen struggling at the breakdown a little bit at the moment for the Lions. Baldwin Hansen getting injured as well. So Fred Sailing has come onto the field in the place of him. And I'm guessing that Vaughan Isaacs have moved to the right wing with Sailing now slotting in at the 10. Forwards wise, Emmanuel Chichuka, Vincent Chichuka, and Sibasiza Sangweni trying valiantly for this line side, but there's just not enough experience at the moment to withstand the Sharks at the moment. Simon Denisio, PJ Steenkamp is having a good game. Asenat and Gabanya struggling along with JP Smith at scrum time. Damien Fenter injured and replaced by Mornay Brandon as well. So two of the replacements already on, Mornay Brandon as well as Fred Zeilinger. Hoping to see a couple more guys like MJ Pelser onto the field a little bit later as well. So for the Sharks, Yaping Clare has been really quiet so far in that first half. Vanderkop also a little bit quiet. Jeremy Ward and Murray Costa has looked good together. Murray Costa taking that ball up very nicely. Jeremy Ward creating space for Mana Sporthita, who's had a really good game so far. And then Peter Chamberlain on song with his kicking today, just landed a massive penalty just before half time. And then Cameron Wright also dictating play at the moment for the Sharks. Forwards wise, Pilo Kumeri, Timbalani Bolly, James Fenter doing well. Daniel Ichun Lerurutz just doing the basics right at the moment. Fezman Bartas having a really good game. Kwesi Mona struggling a little bit, along with Kucha Machuna at times at that scrum for the Sharks. So hopefully we'll see a little bit better from the second half by both teams here. But currently the Sharks leading at halftime by 20 points to 7, which is looking good. Vic asking why are the games not live like on ESPN? I guess they don't have the broadcasting right, Vic. And Andres Clear says, come on, boys, Sheila can go. Go, Sharks, go. Looking good for the Sharks at the moment, as they've got a good 13-point lead here at halftime. And hopefully they can seal this game off real quickly and move up really well up the lock in this Currie Cup competition. We've got 70 people watching, guys. 36 likes so far. Let's show your support by pressing that like button so that more people can actually get hold of the stream. And then also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are trying to push it to 6,550. Currently, we are 19 away from reaching that as well. Right, so we are back with this game. Both teams have already run onto the field, so we should be starting the second half anytime now. Sharks scoring 2 tries to the Lions, 1 so far. And the Sharks will try and get the bonus point here today. John Meyering has joined in, says, so where bra, who like it? No, it's looking good, John. Looking forward to the second half with the Sharks well and truly in the lead at the moment. And just showing the difference in experience at the moment from this young Lions side at the moment. The future could be bright for the Lions if they keep the score group of players that they've got in the URC and the Currie Cup at the moment. The Sharks, on the other hand, is going to the pockets, buying guys like Ivan Etzevet and strengthening their player core all around, and soon will be a really good and formidable side. Right, so let's hope to get the second half underway real soon. Now the Sharks are also back on the field. The Lions were already on the field, but the Sharks now back on as well, and we should be in for a really good second half here between the Sharks and the Lions from the Emirates Airline Park. Lerurut's looking focused and ready for this one as we go into the second half here. It is going to be the Sharks, I think, to kick this off for the second half as well. So anytime now, it is going to be Buta Chamberlain to get the second half underway for us. Right, here we go, guys. It's Buta Chamberlain with the restart to the second half here, and let's hope for a good one. Right, a deep kick in from Buta Chamberlain, caught here by Isaacs, and not a great kick as it goes into touch right on the 22-meter line. So he won't be too happy with that kick. So the Sharks now immediately with an opportunity here from the 22-meter line as Faison Barter will throw this in for the Sharks right on the 22-meter line. Right, which way will they go? Faison Barter to the front they go, and it's Lerurut who takes it in for the Sharks. He's lost quite a bit of weight since his playing days at the Pumas. Here comes driving more from the Sharks, but not really going anywhere at the moment. Now he comes off the back. Good tackle from Sangweni. The pass is sloppy to Buta Chamberlain. Now gets the pass out to Manus Potgieter, who gets tackled by Vincent Chichuka. The Sharks have lost ground here. Almost up to the 10-meter line again now. Lerurut takes 3 defenders with him. Now Buta Chamberlain tries to go on his own, gets caught by PJ Steenkamp. Sharks now have lost good ground. Almost back at halfway now. Timbalani Bolly. He drives his way up to the 10-meter line. Now comes Jeremy Ward. Jeremy Ward trying to straighten the line for the Sharks. Now Cameron Wright. Buta Chamberlain out to Faison Barter. Good setup now. Cameron Wright back. Buta Chamberlain back inside to Jeremy Ward. Nearly into a bit of space here. Just outside the 22 now. Buta Chamberlain, Timbalani Bolly. It's been set up by Kucha Machuna now, 5 meters outside of the 22. Comes back to Kwesi Mona, driven back in a tackle by Nkabanya. Cameron Wright now, Buta Chamberlain out to Manus Potgieter. Here's a chance now for the Sharks. Good defense from the Lions. Going the blind side. Jeremy Ward now into a bit of space. Up over the 22-meter line he goes, and he's knocked the ball on. So we are going to come back for a penalty to the Sharks then. Sharks needs to get that bonus point victory here today. What will James Fenter do with this one? They are going to kick this to the corner now through Buta Chamberlain. 5 penalties conceded by the Lions, 2 by the Sharks so far in this game. As Buta gets it out round about 10 meters out from the Lions try line. And a good attacking opportunity for the Sharks. Manus Potgieter has looked really good for the Sharks today. A youngster looking to really grow in stature here at the Sharks. Currently, it looks like Faison Barter down for the Sharks. Just receiving a bit of attention to that knee that's already wrapped up pretty badly. Right, throw-in's going to come for the Sharks now, just waiting on Faison Barter to get back to his feet and do the line-up. 73 people watching, guys. We've got 40 likes. Press that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. 19 subscribers away from the target for this week. Can we get there? Right, Fesmbato with the throw into this line out now for the Sharks. 10 meters out from the try line. Voice is starting to go weird. Been doing commentary since this morning from 5:30. So it's getting there. Now Fesmbato with the pass out to Buta Chamberlain. He gets it out to Jeremy Ward, who is going to take on Fred Salinger right on the 22-meter line now. Cameron Wright back to Buta Chamberlain now. It is Murray Costa who takes it up over the 22-meter line now. Cameron Wright. Back it comes to Tembelani Polly, held up in a tackle by PJ Steenkamp. Good defense from the Lions at the moment. Now Cameron Wright waiting for it to come out. Now goes to the blind side. Throws a little dummy, goes himself. Back inside to Fesmbato, but just held up short of the try line. About 2 meters out now. Long pass out from Cameron Wright to Yapenke, but the defense still keeps up as the Lions trying to counter it, but can't do so now. James Venter, just 2 meters out from the try line. Pick up and go here from Ranil Ihu now. Still 2 meters out. There's the Sharks now. Tembelani Bolly. Pick up and go from him. Is he over the try line? That should be try time to the Sharks. And yeah, it is Tembelani Bolly who gets over for the try. So 25 points to 7 now as Tembelani Bolly gets over for his 5th Carling Cup, Currie Cup try. Lions defense tried valiantly there, but in the end, just able to dot that down. So 25 points to 7 with the conversion to come. And the Sharks now just 1 try away from the bonus point. Buta Chamberlain lining this one up for the Sharks just outside the 22, about 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline. 10 points in this match from Buta. Right, taking his time with this one, and hopefully he'll be back in the Sharks URC setup real soon. Just need a little bit of game time. Here comes the kick from Buta as that one goes to the left of the post, and the score will remain 25 points to 7 now. Andries Kreer says, yes, boys, Sharks, julle eisters. So 25 points to 7 it will remain after about 6 minutes in the second half. Restart here from the Lions. A deep kick in from them and weighted by Tembelani Bolly. Good tackle from Quan Horn, who's been one of the single stand-up players for the side today. Quickly taken now by the Lions, and here comes Quan Horn now. Just unable to keep it in play, and he's tackled into touch. About 10 meters out from the try line. So maybe not the right decision there from the scrum off to go quickly. Zurich, well, they are still going to have the penalty, so not back 10 then. And Fred Salinger puts it into the corner, 5 meters out from the try line. Zurich Claessen's out to Quan Horn, but Cameron Wright and Fesmbato quickly onto him. He's looking like a really good youngster coming through. And Manus Potgieter nearly in trouble there for a dangerous tackle. Right, throwing coming now for Mornay Brandon. As the Lions now have a chance to go and score themselves now. Throw-in taken beautifully now there by Simon Dinacio. As Mornay Brandon controlling at the back of the small now for them. Waiting for this to come out. The Sharks have disrupted the small yet again. And it's not going anywhere, but another penalty to the Lions. Coming in from the side is the call against the Sharks there. And Ranil Ihu is the guy penalized for that as well. Right, Fred Salinger to the corner yet again. Gets it out 5 meters out from the line, from the Sharks try line. And now Mornay Brandon again with the throw into this line out for the Lions. Taken in again by Denisio. And here comes the Lions now, just 2 meters out from the try line. The ball has gone down. Now pick up and go from Cabana. Quick ball back to the prop forward, JP Smith. But the Sharks seems to have turned this over, but throws a loose pass into the hands of the Lions now. So they're again 4 meters out from the try line. Comes back for Emmanuel Chichuka, and he gets the try. Lions back in this one as Emmanuel Chichuka gets the try for the Lions. Right, so 8 minutes gone in the second half. It's now another try to the Lions. So 25 points to 12 it is then. And the Sharks just still having that lead that they basically had at half time. Sebastian Grummer says, look at the Sharks go. You must be a happy man. Yeah, I am a happy man today, Sebastian. Right, so 25 points to 12 it is now. Just waiting on Flashcore to change the score for us. But the Lions have scored through Emmanuel Chichuka. 9 minutes into this second half. It's Vaughan Isaacs to try and convert this kick for the Lions. Right, taking his time with this one as the conversion is an important one. And can you believe it? He's pulled it to the left. Not the most difficult kick ever, and he's pulled it to the left. So 25 points to 12, and it will remain as we go into the last 30 minutes of this game. Right, so the restart now from Boeta Chamberlain. He says, near boys, don't do that. Right, so Boeta Chamberlain now with the restart here to this game. Still 25 points to 12 it is as the Sharks restart this one now. High hanging kickoff from him and into the hands of it's a beautiful take there from the number 8 Emmanuel Chichuka now. Over the top goes the kick there from Vaughan Isaacs, and he's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Lions. Right, 303 says they're covering Six Nations and Super Rugby, possibly too much on their plate. Yeah, no, that referring to why they don't show the Currie Cup there. Guru, check Nardi gave me a WhatsApp. I will do that, Achilles. Jennifer Creel says hi again. So we've got 92 people watching at the moment. 25 points to 12 it is. Just waiting on Flashcore to fix the scoreboard. Right, the Sharks now with a driving maul. They've got the penalty advantage coming for them. And it's Tembelani Bolly making his way just 5 meters short of the 22 now. Ranil Hichu with a little kick over the top. Here comes the chase from Yapenke. And oh my goodness, the Sharks have scored a try. It is Pile Kumere who dives over for the try. Nobody wanted that ball. And it should be a try to the Sharks here. 30 points to 12. And the Sharks get a really good try. I don't know if they're going to go upstairs for this, however. But we'll have to wait and see. Achilles says the Sharks dominate Alvier. So 30 points to 12 it is now. And the conversion to come. Great try from Pile Kumere. Hurting himself in the process there. Might be a little bit of a shoulder injury coming up for him. But good work from the Sharks nonetheless. It's 30 points to 12 now with the conversion to come. It is Boeta Chamberlain to try and convert this one. About 20 meters out from the left-hand touchline. This shouldn't be a problem. Right, Boeta, 4 from 5 today. 2 conversions, 2 penalties so far as the Sharks have secured the bonus point there. Don't forget to press the like button, guys. We've got 42 likes so far. Let's try and push it to 50. Right, so conversion coming up now, and that one has gone through. So 32 points to 12 it is. The Sharks now in a demanding lead here. 32 points to 12. And what a lovely kick from Renil Ihu there. The lock forward showing a bit of class there with a boot as well. Right, so the Lions now with the restart here. And Achilles asking, will there be any South African team that could beat the Sharks? I know the Bulls have asked the team to beat them, but they don't deliver at this point. Right, Timberlani Polly takes it in for the Sharks inside the 22 now. And Nohamba is also on the field for the Sharks now. 32 points to 12. The Sharks leading now as Buta Chamberlain puts it on the boot here. And he's going to find touch. Roundabout, let's see. Oh, he might have pulled a hamstring or something there. Buta looking very uncomfortable. And that's not a good sign. Line out will come to the Lions right on the 10-meter line inside the Sharks territory. Sputa is still receiving attention in the background, but the game continues. Mornay Brandon gets it out to Demasio. And here they come now. Oh, here's a chance for Kwan Horn. Gets the offload to Chichuka. Here comes Vincent Chichuka now. Can Moana Sportgieter stop him? Yes, he can. Oh, it's a beautiful try to Devan Rousseau. The ball was caught initially by Jarpenke. He lost it backwards. And it was Devan Rousseau who got that ball before anybody else and dived over for the try. So another comeback on the cards here from the Lions. What a breakout from Vincent Chichuka. Jarpenke initially got the ball, lost it backwards, and then Devan Rousseau came flying through to collect that ball and scored a try. Or did he? Well, are they going to go upstairs for this one? No, I think that was all good. Devan Rousseau getting their third try of this game. And well done to the Lions there. A good try from Devan Rousseau in the corner. Jod Viper, any link where we can watch it free. Unfortunately, I don't send out any links on my channel as we're not allowed to stream it live anyway, Charge Vipers. So no, unfortunately not. 30 points to 17. Ja, Adam, nie wanneer hy sê al wat jy sien is die shark masjiene. Ek wil sê, hey, dis die blou masjien, nie shark masjien nie. Kry jy eie ding om te sê. Yeah, so here comes the conversion attempt from the Lions now. And this conversion is going to go over. So it's 19 points now to the Lions here. It's 32 points to 19. The Sharks lead at this stage of the game. All right, so I don't know. I'm a bit confused here as the scoreboard shows the Sharks have got 30 points to 19 here. So I'm not quite sure that Buta missed that last kick. Could have sworn it was over. But anyway, 19 points to 30 it is then to the Sharks at the moment. Kwan Horn takes it up over the 22 now for the Lions. Waiting for this big pressure coming on the Lions here. Oh, another good tackle from the Sharks now. Lions under pressure, 10 meters out from their own try line. Fred Seilinger puts it on the boot here and into the hands of Jarpenke now on halfway. Can he go and attack here? Oh, it's offside by the Lions. All the players in front of the kicker. And the Sharks now have a penalty right in front here on the 22-meter line. So not sure as the scoreboard shows 32-19, but the scoreboard on the TV shows 30 points to 19. So not quite sure what is going on there. Right, they are going to have a shot at goal here. It's Nohamba who seems to have been, or who has come on for Buddha Chamberlain. Andries Kreer says there's no net. Lions will be felt. Go Sharks. Right, 30 points to 19 it is then. With this penalty coming up, can the Sharks take a good lead in this one? They get it over, and I'm suggesting that the scoreboard now, let's see what it will read after this penalty kick. 33 points to 19, so not quite sure what happened there. Did Buddha miss that last conversion? But anyway, 33 points to 19 it is, according to the scoreboard at the moment. Well, 35-19. Let's keep it that way then at least. I'm a bit confused at the moment. Right, spread sailing over the restart now, and it's taken in by Ranil for the Sharks on the 22-meter line. No Humbo waiting for this one. Can the Sharks secure this on the 22-meter line? They do so. Now Kucha Machuna getting tackled by Kabanya. Good defense from the Lions here. So close to the Sharks, 22. No Humbo waiting for this one. Goes with a box kick over the top. And that is going to go into touch here on the 10-meter line of the Sharks. Right, throwing coming for the Lions now. On the 10-meter line inside the Sharks territory. 35 points to 19 it is. And now the throw-in from Morne Brandon as the Lions now starts to drive. Yafur driving ball up over the 10-meter line. They go. This is looking much better from the Lions at the moment. It is also onto the field. Gunter Smith for the Lions here. That's scrum off, but it looks like the Lions have lost that ball through that driving maul. So it will be a Sharks put in between the 10 and the 22 of the Sharks. Lions did initially really well to get going there, but they just couldn't get the ball out in the end. Right, so the Lions now losing that ball, and it will be the Sharks putting to this scrum down. 35 points to 19. The Sharks are currently leading this game. Still not sure whether it's 33 or 35, but Flashcore says 35, and while Supersport says 33. Not quite sure. Dan Yuster also on the field here for the Sharks now. And OJ Noah also seems to be coming on real soon. So Bielsa also on for Emmanuel Chichuka now for the Lions. So ringing those changes are both teams at the moment. We still have a quarter left in this one. And the Sharks now, well, a quarter of a half left. So 20 minutes to go. Can the Sharks... well, they've already basically sealed this one. They are in a good lead at the moment. So looking just to cement that win here for them today. Right, we've got, at the moment, we've got how many votes? We've got 136 votes, 87% to the Sharks and 13 to the Lions. 48 likes. Let's get it to 50, guys. Right, now Humber off the back now gets it out to... Mana Sportgieter off the back now. Penke out to Vanna Kok. Vanna Kok is going to straighten the line. This is a good run back to Mana Sportgieter. Up to the close to the 10-meter line of the Lions now. Here comes the Sharks now. Timbalani Bolly. He's going to run it up to between the 22 and the 10 now. Nohamba again. Now it's a long cutout pass here into the hands of Jeremy Ward now. Jeremy Ward is going to straighten the line up to the 22-meter line. He goes. Now the Sharks on the 22-meter line. Now it's Murray Costa out to Vanna Kok. And JP Smith trying to hold him up there. Can't do so. Now Nohamba Inerebe gets it out to the big boys. Now Inerebe again. Gets the pass out to James Fenter. Now 15 meters away from the Lions try line. It is going to be a penalty to the Sharks as they lose that ball in the contact. So let's see what the Sharks decide to do from here. Bonus point is already in the bag for them, so no need to try and go for more tries here unless they want to seal it off completely. Still confused as to what the real score is. Clarence Lowe says Lions get Jasper Vista and Esterhazen ASAP. Well, that would be big buys for the Lions. They got the money, so not sure why they don't buy them. I think they are, well, basically on contract to Leicester Tigers at the moment, as well as the Harlequins, respectively. The Sharks are going to go for a shot at goal here. So I'm guessing that the 33 on the Super Sport is correct, as the Sharks now going to try and make it 36 points to 19. Although Flash Score has got it all wrong at the moment. Right, 17 minutes to go with this penalty kick to come. Should make it 36 points to 19 for the Sharks. Nothing we can do about the typo error from Flash Score at the moment. Mursabar says these Super Sport commentators can come and take lessons from Mr. Guru. They're old and very boring. Thanks, Mursabar. Appreciate that one. So it is now 36 points to 19, as the Sharks now well and truly in command of this game. A 17-point lead for them at the moment. A restart from Fred Salinger goes directly into touch. So we will come back for the scrum down on the halfway line. Right, so 16 minutes to play now. And the Sharks with a scrum down in the middle of the field here. As we see more changes coming on for the Lions now. Let's just see who the replacement is. It's Nkube on for Dionisio. Achilles says, I taught Guru how to commentate. I'm his mentor. Great, Achilles. Right, Vian Herps on for Ntuka Machuna as well. The boss says, listen, ladies, give Mr. Guru a big likes. Kom julle siergatte. Right, so 96 people watching. Come on, guys. We're too short of the 50 likes for this one. No Humber to feed this one in for the Sharks now. And a big scrum from the Sharks. Penalty advantage coming as that ball comes out of the back door. So penalty to the Sharks then. 49 likes, 51 likes. There we go, guys. Thank you all for the support. Right, 36 points to 19 currently. And the Sharks have another penalty here right on the halfway line. Can Ina Radave now get this kick out for the Sharks? It will be going into touch roundabout on the 22-meter line. Well, 5 meters inside the 22. So here we go now. Slate says the Sharks must not go to sleep now. Definitely not. Sharks now inside the lines 22. They should try and seal this one off now. Phillies also on from Cabana. So all the replacements, I think, almost on the field now. Throw in from Dan Uester finds Renil Hichu as the Sharks now drive this forward with a driving maul. This is looking good for them. Sharks having the momentum now, just 10 meters out from the try line. As Dan Uester still controlling this ball at the back now. Still going is the Sharks off the back. It's Dan Uester for the try. And that will surely wrap it up as a contest today. It is 41 points to 19 now. And there's no stopping the Sharks at the moment. Let's see if we can get our own scoreboard going, because it seems like they've forgotten about it again. And there's no sign of changing that scoreboard from Flash Score. So let's see if we can get our own scoreboard going after this one. Let's just see what happens. 106 people watching at the moment as we're trying to see if they're going to change the scoreboard for us. No, it's not going to happen. So let's quickly get our own one here going. 19 points to the Lions, and now 41 points to the Sharks at the moment, with the conversion to come. Can he get this one over? And that is sweetly struck. So over it goes. So 43 points to 19 it is. And we've got about 12 minutes to go in this game, as the Sharks now well and truly in control of this game. Right, let's just get that up and going. Let's stop the screen and quickly share that one with you guys, just so we can get our own scoreboard going. Right, there we go. So the Sharks leading well and truly now, 43 points to 19, as Nohamba kicks it over the top. Sharks are chasing after this. Beautifully taken by Isaacs, and here's trouble for the Sharks as a yellow card is coming up for the replacement. There, dangerous tackle from him, and it's going to be Bradley Davids. Gerwin Gertzer, who's on the field for them, and he's just received a yellow card just as he comes onto the field. Right, so the Lions now with a line out just on the 22-meter line here of the Sharks. Just a little bit too overeager there from Gertzer, as the Sharks now having to defend on their own 22-meter line. Right, line out throw in has been taken by the Lions, but a bit sloppy as the Sharks are trying to turn this one over. Now the Lions still have got this now, and here's a chance for them. Gunter Smuts out the back door to Fred Zeilinger. Sharks have driven the Lions back all the way up to the 10-meter line inside Sharks territory now. Penalty to the Lions, however, offside from the Sharks. Now Gunter Smith gets it out to Isaacs, and OJ Noah making the tackle on him, and another penalty to the Lions. What will they do with this one now? Off their feet is the call from the referee on the Sharks there. Jannie Erasmus says, geluk Guru, ons speel goed gespeel. Dankie vir die kommentaar. Thanks Jannie. Ina Skutte says, whoop, congrats Sharks. And whoever is the recruitment officer at the Sharks, you must also be sacked, says Mursabas. Right, so let's see what's going to happen. 5 meters out from the try line. Here they come as the Lions now, as they're trying to get a driving maul going. This could work for them. Looking forward to drive this up. And here they go. It's a try. It is a try to the Mornay Brandon, I think, has got over for the try. So it is a 5-pointer to the Lions. Hard work, bonus point secured there for the Lions now. 4 tries scored themselves today in an epic game from the Sharks and the Lions today. Finishing off the weekend with a high-scoring game today, as Mornay Brandon gets the try for the Lions, and it's going to be Isaacs to try and convert this conversion for them as well. Vaughan Isaacs, 2 from 3 today. 43 points to 24 at the moment. Right, so he's going to try and convert this one now, as the Lions have now secured their own bonus point for 4 tries. That one is going to go over. So it is 26 points to the Lions, 43 to the Sharks. And we've got more or less, let's see, still about 8 minutes to go in this one. Yeah, about, let's just push that clock back just a little bit. So, yeah, there we go. So the Sharks now well and truly still in the lead here. And that kickoff taken by Quinn Horn, who's been really good for this Lions side today. Gunter Smith gets it out to Mornay Brandon again. Ball has been ripped by Vian Hatch, but it comes back to the side of the Lions. Quickly over that ball was Emil van Heerden, but the Lions still got it. And now Fred sailing a little stab through for Quinn Horn. He is going to pick it up back inside. They go now. Oh, Gunter Smith has knocked this one on. And now OJ Noah also knocks it on. But we will come back for the first infringement. That was a knock on from Gunter Smith. Slade says that should not have happened, but yeah, I see my voice is starting to disappear on me now. 5 games we've done today, and one last night. There's 2 yesterday, so 7 games altogether for the weekend. It's been a long day, from 5:30 this morning up until 6:30 today, going for 7 o'clock. Right, so we got about 7 minutes left in this one. Will the Sharks be able to keep hold of this lead that they've got at the moment? Or will the Lions surprise us? Right, so a reset scrum coming up. We've got 7 minutes left in this game. And the Sharks just needing to hang on to this one. Scrum down in the middle of the field for the Sharks here, as Nohamba must feed this ball to the scrum. Right. What will we see from the Sharks here, right on halfway in the middle of the field, as Nohamba feeds this ball in? Oh, penalty goes the way of the Lions there, and a chance now for Fred Salinger to kick this downfield. Is there any fight left in this Lions side today? Dan Huester got penalized there, and which the boss says most of these Lions too fat. These guys not pro players. Disgrace. Yeah, if you look at the prop forwards, then it's really clear to me. But anyway, they might be fit. They might just be a little bit fat. But fit they might be. Right, so 5 meters up. Mornay Brandon with a throw in over the top. Collected by Inera Debe. Tackled there by PJ Steenkamp. But Nohamba secured this ball for the Sharks now. Waiting at the back of this ruck now. Nohamba with the box kick over the top. And that is going to find touch round about on the 10-meter line here of, well, between the 10 and the 22 of the Sharks. 5 minutes to play in this game now, and it will be a line out to the Lions. We've got 155 votes, 86% the Sharks will win it, 14% to the Lions. 55 likes, guys. Can we get it to 60 before the end of this game? Press that like button and subscribe. Mornay Brandon with a throw in. Over the top it goes, and somehow the Lions have secured it again now. Here they come now. Not getting too much ground now. Gunter Smith gets it out to Salinger. Quinn Horn out to Isaacs. Going backwards again as this line side now between the halfway and the 10-meter line. Sharks have counter-rucked this, and Jarpenke has turned this over for the Sharks now. Here comes James Venter out to Emil van Heerden. Sharks setting it up on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Now Nohamba back it comes to Inera Debe, who puts it on the boot now. It's kicked straight down the middle of the field. And now into the hands of Vaughan again. Isaac Vaughan now trying to run it up to the 10-meter line. Another penalty goes against the Sharks, and another yellow card. This time it's OJ Noah who's gone in with a dangerous tackle. So 2 yellow cards to the Sharks now. And the Lions now playing against 15 against 13. Can they somehow find two quick tries to win this game? Who knows? Never impossible. Right, let's see. On the 22-meter line here, it's going to be a line out to the Lions inside Sharks territory. And although the Sharks have got a good lead here, it is still the Lions who's going to try and attack. So let's see where this one is going to end up now. Well, Isaac Vaughan has stayed down, injured in the background. So Lions have opted to play on. And let's see where this one ends now. Gunter Smith on the 22-meter line. Gets out Fred Salinger. Straightening the line is Quinn Horn. Quinn Horn 5 meters inside the 22 now. Gunter Smith gets it out to Vincent Chichuka. Driven back in the tackle as well there. Now Gunter Smith gets it back to PJ Steenkamp, who's been valiant today. Gunter Smith again out wide. They go Sailing and now Quinn Horn again. Quinn Horn straightening the line. Oh no, in fact it is going to be a try here to the outside centre. James Moletsi, who gets over for the Lions. So good try there from James Moletsi in his first Carling Currie Cup try. So the Lions now up to 31 points here. And another conversion now will put them 10 behind. Can Fred Salinger get this conversion over? It's going to be an interesting last couple of minutes here. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. As Fred Salinger tries to convert that one, and he has missed it. So it's a 12-point game at the moment. Slade says that is the Sharks problem, being stupid at the moment. No Sharks, don't start now, says Andres Kriya. Right, 43-31, 2 minutes to play. 12 points the difference, 2 quick tries in 2 minutes. Who's going to go for it? Willem Botha says, Guru, baie geluk by jou span. Thanks, Willem. But I don't want to bring in the boogeyman again today. Right, Ine Radebe with the restart now for the Sharks. And remember, Sharks playing with 13 men at the moment. Well, they're back to 14, sorry. So here comes the Lions again now. Almost up to the 10-meter line. Gunter Smith. Now there's an attack here from the Lions again. They break it through. Yes, a good run from the big boys. Up to the halfway line now. Can the Lions make something from here? Is it too little, too late for them? Gunter Smith waiting for this on halfway now. Gets it out to Moletsi, who takes it up over the halfway line, almost up to the 10-meter line. Now Fred Salinger out to MJ Pelser. Tivan Resso straightening the line now. Almost up between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Gunter Smith now. It's Fred Salinger out to PJ Steenkamp. And over that ball was Tembelani Bolly, but the referee says play on. Here comes Gunter Smith, MJ Pelser. Out it goes to Moletsi again. Now Gunter Smith. Back they come to the 10-meter line. Now they're going wide here. And it's another chance as Isaac gets over the 10-meter line here for the Lions. Just, 30 seconds to go. The Sharks defensive hold on pretty well here as Fred Salinger loses that ball, and it's been taken by the Sharks now. And Vian Herp just gets it out to Murray Costa, puts it on the bird. That one is going to roll. It's not going to go out. And it's been picked up by the Sharks. And it's Gertze who is going to get the try here for the Sharks. Or did he? That is the big question here. Oh, he's held on to that ball. Well, Gertze just unable to dot that ball down for the Sharks. And now the Lions with one last opportunity here. How he was stopped there, I don't know. Vincent Chichuka did phenomenally well. Yeah, no, it just couldn't get over the try line. There was Gertze for the Sharks there. And a penalty now goes the Lions' way as they're going to try and get a bonus point out of this game. Line up now between the 22 and the 10-meter line. The throw in to the back to Sangweni. Now Gunter Smith puts a little kick in over the top. He could get this. No, Murray Costa have secured it here for the Sharks. And James Finter will thump that into touch. Sloppy as it might be, the Sharks have got the victory here. And 43-21 is the final score here between the two sides. And the Sharks take home 5 points back to Kings Park as they beat the Lions here at Ellis Park. Sloppy again, but they're getting the job done at the moment. And as I say that, my voice wants to go completely, guys. So I will leave it at that. Thank you, guys, for tuning in this whole weekend so far. And this will be the last game that I've done for the weekend. I will maybe see you guys during the week sometime. But thank you all for tuning in. You guys have been great. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.